What's up, guys? Kutter28 with 4 Next Level Gamers, and I am putting up our very first Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer match. I am playing as the Pioneer on, I believe, Fort Wilcott. So, we're going to give this a round. It's not one of my better rounds, that's for sure. Still got lots to learn as far as the new map settings. I'm still holding the R1 as well as that X button to run. Not quite used to not having to worry about hit that X button, so that's something to get a little used to. Now, as you can see, I didn't start off the match very well as I ran right into my pursuer. So, thoughts on this so far? I am enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. It's familiar, but at the same time, it's new, right? You got new characters, some new abilities. I'm still trying to level up to get some of those abilities. I've got my extra ability set, but I'm not able to purchase some of the abilities I'd like to use for it. So I've still got some more playing, so I can unlock a lot of that stuff. I saw one guy in here, he was already level 23. I was like, dude, would you just go home and play and didn't go to bed at all last night, or what? So he's been playing hardcore, I guess, all day long, which is cool. I'll get there eventually, but it is what it is, right? So everybody eventually levels up. It just matters how often you get to play. I put in a lot of time today on it, I guess. I touched a little bit on the single player, just kind of got a rough feel on how that's going to go. I was really trying to get a multiplayer matchup, as well as I got the Liberation Vita game. So mixed feelings on that, to be honest. The single player is fun. I do enjoy that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I'll definitely be getting a lot more into that. But I'm a little confused as to what this whole idea of this multiplayer thing is on the Liberation. It's not exactly a multiplayer I was thinking it was going to be. It's if you remember the Revelation settings where you're building up your brotherhood and you're sending out your trainees to take over other parts of the country, like Spain or wherever else they were going. I can't quite remember now. But you'd send them out and you'd get them to do a task, and you basically wait for the timer to count down, and then they come back. Well, basically that seems to be what the Liberation version is of their multiplayer. So I don't know if I'm completely wrong in this. So if somebody knows otherwise, please send me an email at Kutter28 at 4nextlevelgamers.com. I would love to learn a little bit more about this. I'm going to sink some more time into it, so hopefully I can get a better understanding of how this works. But so far for the Liberation multiplayer, I am not all that impressed. I was actually kind of let down. It's frustrating. I was kind of hoping for something more like a simple death match of 4 people or something like that. Maybe I wanted a more condensed version, a little bit bigger than the simple death match, but yeah, that didn't happen. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how often I'll play it. I was gonna put up some gameplay of it. I honestly don't think I will. It's pretty boring, so I don't think there's really anything to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna even bother playing much of it. But as I said, I'll go back into it and give a better feel, see if I'm missing something. So as I said, if there is, guys, and someone knows how to play this better than I do for the multiplayer of Assassin's Creed Liberation, please send me an email or just leave me a comment in the section below. Maybe there's just something I'm missing, I don't know. But like I said, so far I'm not feeling it. But as I said, the story and the single player, it is fun. So I'll definitely be diving a lot into that. A buddy of mine that is with us, Pinchop, he's got it, so him and I will be definitely going back and forth. We'll be going as I think we're going to put up a podcast between us with Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation, and we'll discuss the two. We'll discuss the differences and how we feel about the whole thing, as well as the multiplayer, guys. So look forward to that. That'll probably be a little bit. We both do have jobs, so whenever we're able to free up some time, we'll sit down for an hour, maybe one night or something, and we'll toss out some commentary on that. Now, getting back to the gameplay here. As I said, I'm still pretty early, so what I'm using is the disguise, the money bomb. I'm still trying to figure out how to work that one exactly, and throwing knives. I don't have smoke bomb yet. Smoke bomb is coming, but that's up in the later levels. So this here just seemed to be a bit of a cluster. One guy got stunned, another died, and the next thing you know, I'm dead too. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. So as I'm using my throwing knives, I'm kind of using that as my defense mechanism right now. So I'm just, if I see my pursuer, I'm going to throw my knives at him. That stuns him, slows him down, and then I'm able to walk in and just punch him in the face. So there's a quick tip for you. If you're early in like this, like I am, I didn't even realize that was them. I could hear the whispers, but I just didn't realize that was them. So anyways, if you know that your pursuer is there, throw your throwing knives at them. Don't go running at them, because if you go running, you go past that zone. There's a zone that more or less, if you pace yourself slowly into it, then you're gonna be able to stun them. Otherwise, see right there, see that? Came running right at me, threw my knives, cut them right off, and then I was able to slap her. So I'm using, like I said, I'm using my throwing knives a lot, and I'm using the disguise a lot. Money bomb, I'm still, like I said, feeling out. So I've got decoy set for my very first ability, we'll call it, the one that you have to unlock. So I've done that, and I think that's it as of right now. So still have lots to go. I'm still pretty early in the game. I'm only sitting around level 9, I believe, right now. So, but I am having a ton of fun. This is cool. I do like it. It's nice to have something that is very refreshing in the sense to the series. It is what it is, guys. Assassin's Creed, you're still going to get your runners, your roofers, and all that kind of stuff. But I have noticed that there are a lot more people playing on the ground, which is nice. So it allows you to stock in, base out your players, build up that meter, and go from there. So that's cool. I kind of hope this is how Ubisoft has figured out how to slow down the pace of the game. Because if you're playing Revelations, everyone's just running around with their heads cut off and jumping to the roofs, right? A lot of higher rooftops and stuff on that. I find these maps aren't so high. There are roofs, and you can see right there are the ledges to climb across, and you'll see later that I do jump up them, and you got to get that roof aerial kill, right? So it helps add to the variety of your kill streak. So you're going to have to do it anyways, but the idea is to mostly stay on the ground, not go running around on the roof and losing scores. People still run at me, get 100 points for their kill. I do it myself still, but it's still just getting a feel of the game. But yeah, if you've been playing this and you're a veteran of the game, you're definitely going to feel at home. I sure do. It is fun. Now, like I said, this isn't my highest scoring game. I'm still working on a couple of bugs here, but we'll get there. It is fun. We'll be bringing in Booker 140, CSI Mayberry, and Pinchop. I know my buddy Bang is coming in too from the Ghost Recon squad, so I think he's coming in too. I think he picked it up as well. Him and I were talking about it. He's picking up the Liberation as well. So we'll see if we can get his thoughts on that game as well too. So we'll see, you guys. We were just at the Assassin's Creed launch last night, so if I sound a little tired, I apologize. It was a late night. It was an awesome night. Big shout out to Ted and the guys at EB Games in Midland. That was an absolute ton of fun. We hosted a couple tournaments there and stuff, and guys walked away with some Assassin's Creed prizes. It was just an awesome night all around. So I'm a little draggy today, just sitting back, chilling out, playing some games. So really not a bad day to try and recover, that's for sure. Now, if you have picked up Assassin's Creed 3 or even Assassin's Creed Liberation, I would love to hear your thoughts on how you guys feel about the game. Let me know how you feel about the multiplayer, the single player, whatever your thoughts are, things you like and things you don't like about the game. I'm curious how everybody else is kind of feeling. I do enjoy the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed 3, but like I said, the Vita version, I just don't get it. I don't know. So I'd like to hear someone else's thought. Am I alone on this? Like, is there something I'm missing? So please, guys, leave me a comment or even shoot me an email, like I said, Kutter28 at 4nextlevelgamers.com, and give me your thoughts. Maybe there is something I'm missing. Now, the game is starting to wrap up here. There's a few things here I'm just lacking on getting back into. Just getting a feel of who the pursuer is. I do like the fact that they've changed the kill button to the kill and the stun button just to one button. It is a lot harder to pick out your pursuer, which is awesome. So I think that's going to help out a lot when it comes to the poison and all that kind of stuff. I think that's I really like that improvement. That is an awesome idea on their part. So I'm glad they finally did that. I think it is slowing the game down a little bit too. Like I said, this is I think Ubisoft actually, they've done a great job. So we'll see how the rest of the community feels about this. I'm going to be on the forums talking that too, so go on the Assassin's Creed forums. Let's grow that community some more. It has a great start so far with Brotherhood. Brotherhood just boomed, and then Revelations I know had some complications. People were a little uneasy about certain things and stuff, so we'll see if everybody likes the improvements on this one here. I know I'm kind of digging it so far. There are a couple things I'm just a little curious. I know the menus for me are difficult at the moment. I'm still not quite used to where everything is. When you're used to the old Revelation setup and the Brotherhood, they kind of followed suit there. So this is a complete revamp in my eyes, anyways. So it'll take some getting used to the game, but this is only, I want to say, my 5th match or 6th match or something like that. So I do love all the customization options they give them for it too. Anywhere from makeup for the women to the scars for the guys to the tribal marks and everything else. It's the war marks. It is awesome. Color this, color that. It is fantastic. So, well, guys, that's it. That's the game for today. I am Kutter28 with 4 Next Level Gamers, and I'll catch you in the next level. I'm out.